in? Is this locking in? Excuse me, we're locking in on Jester Quest?
Locking in?
But before
Locking
we're
in?
locking in, you wanted the Yap?
Yeah, I'm so fucking pissed off about Spotify.
What happens?
Okay, so let me preface this
All
with,
right.
like, 2 months ago, my Spotify account got fucking hacked.
Of course it did.
Okay, and what happens when this occurs is they go into your account, they delete your subscription if you have one, and then they change it to a family plan, and they divvy up the associated accounts amongst the people that they want to, like, have access to, right? Now, I had been enjoying Spotify and Hulu student premium subscription combination pass for like $6 for the better part of the last 10 fucking years. Because I've never deleted my student subscription that I got in college.
Right. Yeah.
And that's like why I use Spotify, because I get Hulu very cheap, and then there's also Spotify, and if I have it, why not use it? So they deleted my subscription, and that was how I realized something was going on, is because I got a notification that my subscription had been canceled. And I was like, that's really weird. I didn't do that. And so then I like looked on my app, or like at the time I was driving around, so I saw the email, and then like 20 or 30 minutes later, all of a sudden my songs that were playing on my car started like changing. Just to random music that I'd never heard before. And I was like, oh my god, someone is remotely messing with my account. And I suppose the idea is that you're supposed to then go and like log in or log out, like click the like, oh, log out everywhere, because it can take up to an hour for it to log out the accounts that are using the web player on the browser client. And so then they can change your password so that you can't get back into your account, and then they have access to your account, and you lose all access to your account. By sheer luck, or I guess wisdom, maybe, it's just a stroke of genius, I changed my password before I clicked to log out of the web player, so I did not lose access to my account.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was able to fix it, but I had to cancel my subscription, and I couldn't get my old subscription back.
Oh, boo.
But my partner's, like, place that they work at gives them, like, access to Spotify as long as they're employed there. So I was like, well, fucking whatever. I guess it was dumb that I was paying $6 for something that I could have been paying $0 for. But really, I was paying $6 for the Hulu. So we just swapped over, and we've been using my partner's account, or, like, subscription, basically.
That is awesome.
So, because my partner's subscription is associated with our account, you can't make any changes to the subscription at all. You'd have to like log into the like employment website and do like a whole bunch of BS to change it. So when they were able to get into my account, they couldn't change my plan. They could, however, trick me into logging out everywhere and do the whole password like bait and switch again, and still just steal my account and have access to that like individual subscription plan in perpetuity, which is what they tried to do. And the way that they almost got me this time, because Spotify also doesn't have the ability for you to like click for them to send you an email to reset your password. The only way that you can reset your password if you don't know your current password is by attempting to log in through the app. There's a button you can press that lets you log in with an email. And when you log in with an email, if you click that link, when it redirects you back into the app, it will then prompt you with an ask if you want to just go listen to music or if you want to set a new password. Which I clicked to set a new password, and then immediately fucking fat-fingered it and vanished away my reset password screen, and then could not change my password because they had already changed my password, so I no longer knew my current password. So here's what I did in case anyone else suffers this offense and needs a game plan. You can add your Google account as a login method on Spotify. Probably everyone has already done this, But I am a paranoid and insane person, so I had not done this, because I didn't want my Google to talk to my Spotify, even though they probably talk to each other anyways, in like more discreet, low-key, embedded links ways.
Right, yeah.
But I added that, and then logged out of everything again, so that it would reset the login for the person using the web player at some point in the next hour, and then used my Google account to log back in, because at some point it stopped sending me links to log in. I would try to send myself a link to log in so I could click the reset password link correctly this time and then do it, but it just stopped. So I had no way to get back into my account. So I added Google, used that to log in. For some reason, Spotify then lets you delete your password as a means of logging in to the account, which is incredibly fucking bizarre. But in this particular instance was very helpful to me, because I then deleted my password, and then it's like, oh, do you want to add a new login method with your email and password? And I was like, yes. And so then I could set a new password, which is like 30 characters long and has like 10 numbers and 4 special characters, because I'm not fucking around this time. And I was so fucking angry. The icing on the cake was that the song that they used to show me that they had access to my account so that I would click to log out of everything was BB Nose's fucking Gigolo. And it's like, let's be very clear about something. If you are stealing someone's Spotify account to have access to Spotify Premium, you are a fucking loser. You are like the top percentile of losers on the planet. Because do you know what you can do for absolutely $0 fucking dollars? Open up YouTube and add the uBlock Origin extension. And then you can listen to whatever the fuck you want as many times as you want with no ads. And if you want to put it on your phone, you can buy an MP3 player for $20 and just pirate the songs like a normal person for $0 in perpetuity. And it'll be honestly better than Spotify, because then there's more songs. Stealing Spotify to listen to BB Nose is like stealing Spotify to listen to fucking Dreams music. Go to fucking YouTube. He is from there. What the fuck are you doing? So that was the last hour and a half of my life.
What the fuck did you just say to me? I feel like I'm dying. I thought you were going to talk about how I didn't expect this to be the story at all. I thought you were going to talk about how Spotify is incorporating ChatGPT, or how Spotify spent $70 million to help fund an AI war drone. I didn't think it was going to be this.
No, it's just that unfortunately, in addition to all of those really shitty, stupid things, Spotify also just like sucks as a platform. And also sucks as like, and it's just like I literally was sitting there and I was like, the only reason I want access to my account is because I've had this account now for 9 years and been making playlists on it for 9 years. And so, and I haven't yet taken the time to export my Spotify playlists, because now I get it for free. And I'm like, this might actually be the thing that pushes me to just buy my MP3 player and start remaking my playlist, because are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's
but now I can wait until Thanksgiving break when I have time. Hi.
I also didn't know any of the artists you mentioned. I don't know who those people were.
BB Nose is a YouTuber. He's Canadian, I think.
Oh, okay. I
haven't watched any of his stuff, but occasionally I'll see like jokes that he's gotten involved in somehow, and they're pretty funny. He seems like an okay guy.
What kind of a YouTuber?
Honestly, I don't know. I've never seen any of his content. I'm just aware that he's a YouTube personality, and if he's like one of the nasty ones, I have been very blessed to have not stumbled across those aspects of him.
I guess he's a musician YouTuber. He has an album.
I think so. I mean, he definitely does music in addition to whatever else he does on YouTube.
Right. Like Joji.
I actually don't know that one.
Pink guy, Filthy Frank?
Oh, okay. I'm silly. Yes, I do.
Who became Joji and left
I didn't know his new stage name.
Yeah, well, it's been that for a while. He left Filthy Frank behind and became Joji.
I actually, you know what? I feel like that is ringing a bell. I feel like I had heard about that.
Yeah, I know that one.
Well, good for him.
You know, a YouTuber from like 15 years ago.
I was about to be like, of course you know him. He's fucking, it's like being like, Smosh? Yeah, I've heard of Smosh.
You know, back when I was watching YouTube, there wasn't just like 8-hour video essays on an old RPG series I've never actually played, but I will watch the entire video essay to, through osmosis, pretend I played it.
Hey, we call that, in my head, we call that staying curious, and it's good for you.
Damn right. Shout out Madular, you make the best videos. I love you.
Epic win.
Epic win. So anyway, that was the Spotify rant. I didn't know that would be 9 minutes long.
I didn't mean for it to be. To me, it felt like a 2-minute story whenever I told my brother just now, like very, very quickly, because also this story made me get home so fucking late. I walked in the door 10 minutes before I was supposed to get on stream with you. And so I was like, hang on, let me just explain what happened really fast. It felt faster with him.
Just sitting here reading a book, drinking an affogato, waiting for you.
Well, thank you for letting me play. I'll be really good, and I won't distract at all today.
That's the yapping. Hi, Mixolitty. Thank you for being here. Now we'll actually read Jester Quest. Welcome to Jester Quest, my Jesteroids. No, not a pop. All right. We read this screen before.
I like Jesteroids. I didn't want to take it out of you.
No, it's okay. Reference an irrelevant popular internet culture meme with excruciating lateness and make everyone hate you faster than you can say Suggestial Tulpa. This is like referencing Smosh or Filthy Frank. We just did this actually. Hell yeah. And that's right, because this is from this. I just want to say, the run of Jester Quest was like 4 days in September, and it's now a month later, and we're finally finishing it.
I'm sorry that I undercut the what's it called? I lost us the hype train by contracting the plague.
We have no cultural relevancy anymore. But we're still doing it because we're dedicated. We're not just like gonna...
It's because we're here for the long haul.
That's right. A mirthful individual called Wadka has a fiendishly playful idea that will get everyone upset at you in record time. Annoying people to get a rise out of them for your own amusement. Has anyone ever done anything like this? You think's not. We are breaking new ground here in the world of comedy, folks. But what shitty meme to pick? What to meme? What to meme? This is the eternal question which plagues the modern chuckle farmer. Hold on. You feel another stroke of inspiration coming from your rhapsodist. You prepare to use your suggestial powers to astrally project an improvised bird of prey to assist with the meme. Hawk? Tuah. Hawk.
It's so much.
Tuah, it's really good.
Wait, I just realized you're not sharing your stream with me.
Ah, shit. Well,
I've just been watching on the stream, which is like
fucking yapping about fucking delay. Spotify and shit.
I'm not mad at you.
God fucking damn it.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
He's so mad at me.
You know, instead of getting...
Second.
I hate this fucking guy. This little
I'm so happy it's here.
Instead
oh my God, I'm so happy.
Getting the stream ready and the VOD posted and the thumbnail made and the chapters done, I went and I got this soundbite.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
I felt like
It's
that
so
was more
fucking
important.
quiet.
I felt like it was more important. Is it? I raised the volume up on it because I was like, quiet clip. I raised it by like 4 decibels, and you could hear like the fucking birds in the background.
My Discord actually might have 2 volume channels, one of which is you, and the other of which is Discord itself, and that would actually explain why it's so quiet.
This is sad. Also,
Which is to say, it's a me problem.
I'm loving this Hawk Tuah. I feel like Hawk Tuah is making a comeback. You know, bringing it back. I mean, she was in that new show that Chad Powers, whatever, I don't know the name of it, with Glenn Powell. They got Haley Welch, Hawk Tuah.
Oh my god! The fucking one about the guy who plays football and he like puts on a wig and puts on like silly face prosthetics because he needs to make a comeback, but nobody fucking likes him.
Yeah, they got Hawk Tuah up in that.
I discovered this show existed last night because I went to get Raising Cane's with my girlfriend and we were sitting in line and I was looking at, for some reason Raising Cane's has like an ad partnership with them because they've got this fucking like picture of like Owen. It's not Owen Wilson. Glenn Powell. What the fuck ever his name is. But like it looks like a feel good football movie.
Raising
And
Cane.
so I looked it up, and then it was like, look, this guy has a silly face. It's so funny, and I was like, oh no.
Hawk Tuah. Yeah, I don't think Tom Cruise is happy that his protege of becoming the next Mr. Movie is doing a TV show with Hawk Tuah girl. This is not.
Sure.
I think he's gonna get a talking to from his papa later.
Tuah is actually incredible, and I think I'm gonna start using that as a threat. Thank you so much, Mixolity.
Oh man, is Haley Welch a monster? I think she's just a little silly. I don't think she got internet. I don't think she knows any better.
I don't love her myself, but I also don't remember why I don't love her, so unfortunately I can provide no additional insights.
I just, no offense, I don't think she's got the IQ to be like malicious.
I don't think she's malicious. I think I'm just also a little bit tired of like annoying people who stumble into the spotlight and then are like, oh my god. Oh wait. Hold on. What one? Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna put a pin on that and I'm gonna Google something. We can read.
Your astral hawk releases a mighty Tuah. You brace for the shockwaves of cringe emanating from this dated meme. I don't think it's dated. I think it's still relevant. Next.
Oh my god, that's why. It's because she launched a fucking meme coin.
Listen, she was acquitted of all wrongdoings. She was found not guilty in a court of law.
I'm putting her back on fucking trial. You launch a meme coin and you should get... It's okay.
She don't
but
got
I don't
internet.
like that.
She doesn't know any better. She didn't know what that was.
She does have internet. She was on there.
She just got it. She's new, okay? You were new once, don't you remember?
I did. Hey, listen. I never did a pump and dump scheme.
They didn't exist.
I never dropped a meme coin.
They weren't accessible for you. Now they're accessible. Maybe you would have if you could have. You don't know.
I guess, hey, you know, the Flaming Lips said it best with the Yeah 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 song.
What?
The Yeah 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 song?
What's the Yeah 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 song?
You don't know the fucking Yeah Yeah song?
You haven't seen
You
like
can't-
most movies that exist. You can't talk to me like this.
You cannot know
You can't
yourself
talk to me like
or what
this.
you'd really do with all the power.
You can't talk to me like this. You don't have the power.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
I can't believe that you, king of fuck AI, is over here defending a crypto coin girl.
I'm just saying, like, maybe we shouldn't be too hard on her.
I'm about to get into Tuah.
She's not malicious, okay? She was just like, oh, that sounds cool, I guess. And then she just like opened up her phone and played some more Candy Crush. Oh, she didn't know.
Hey, did you know I heard about this really cool thing where I can like talk to like fictional characters? Like it's crazy and they sound just like the real ones. It's called I think like CAI or something. I don't know what the AI stands for, but C stands for character and that's what matters cuz it's really fun.
I like it, so it's okay.
You know what?
Don't listen.
Okay, we
You
can.
know. I spent most of my morning in the fucking in our private friend Discord, like posting articles about filmmakers talking about how much they love AI, and I was crashing the fuck out.
It's so miserable. It's so goddamn bleak.
It's bad, but it backfires. Your shitty Hawk Tuah joke is absolutely killing this crowd. They're experiencing dangerous levels of laughter. I also like Mixolydian typing 7 different ways to say pump and dump.
So impressive.
I just wanted you to know I appreciated every one of those.
I
Normally,
need to like start flipping between chat more because I miss all the good stuff, and then I can't say anything about it because I'm always minutes late.
you can like pop out the chat into its own window and then just have it up in a little like that's what I do.
Oh my god, you're right. This is great. I didn't know that was an option. Thank you so much.
I got you. I got you. Normally, a meme which is several years old becomes dated and less funny as time passes. But unfortunately, that trend works in reverse if you take the meme back in time. Since everyone here is from 2007, hearing this meme is actually hazardous due to how funny it is. Reverse aging process makes it. You know this. I know this because if you think about it, like we look at Hot Tuah and we roll our eyes because it was like a year and a half ago, and like it was beaten to death within like a month. But if you go to a time before Hawk Tuah and you say like Hawk Tuah spit on that thing, someone's gonna chuckle. They're gonna be like, "That's pretty good." Just like in isolation, without the bigger like surrounding circumstances, Hawk Tuah is kind of funny.
To be fair, I do also I don't say Hawk Tuah, but I do constantly say that thing like all the fucking time, even now. Like it would be completely a lie to pretend that it did not imprint upon me.
I like Mixolydia's idea that all memes are like preordained and hard coded, just waiting to be unlocked like a skill tree.
It's because we're finally getting to like the really cool parts of the video game that we live in.
Yeah, like all of the memes are there in the possible branching path of life. We just have to unlock them with enough points. Took a while to get there though. It took a lot of points for Hawk 2. We had to lose the election. Anyway, a meme which is transported back in time by several decades or more will be so funny to the simplistic comedically naive ears of our predecessors. They often will drop dead instantly upon hearing it. It's like the other meme about how a Dorito will kill a medieval peasant. Don't tell this meme to anyone in the past either, it will kill them. I would love to take a Cool Ranch Dorito with like where someone at the factory was like really fucking saucy with it and give it to like Tiny Tim.
You would fix his leg right away. Polio's over.
It might be so shocking that it actually like kills the polio cells in his leg and he just is okay. And Tiny Tim, who did not die.
His leg like straightens back out. He's healed. He's healed.
Tell the polio cockchua. Oh my god. Luckily, dude, it's okay though, because polio isn't real. God damn it, the filter didn't work. These 2007 dwellers aren't quite that far back in time, so probably survived this harrowing event. But for future notice, please be advised of this phenomenon before wielding present-day memes around this hapless band of 2000s era jesters. Maria the Mirthless belongs in hell for this command, you muttered to yourself beyond your desperate gasp for air. Maybe it did go back in time and the Dorito actually did eradicate polio. So we're living in this weird time space where like polio is like erasing itself, but it has to catch up to us. But we're living where it still was a thing, but we have to eventually, you know, RFK's got. I figured like he's already caught up. We're behind because we're not as jacked and cool as him.
Is that why?
Jester, continue to stop being the other guy. Oh my god, fairy godparents. And let's just go away from that for a little bit. Nope, we can't. This is as long as the pages. The Rhapsodist recruits a devil named... I'm not reading that out loud. To say something really confusing, probably on purpose, securing their place on the mirthless list for eternity. You attempt to continue to stop being the other guy, except wires are getting crossed, and the various jesters aren't sure which is supposed to be continuing to stop being who, and what it even means to continue to stop being someone. Consequently, you rapidly cycle through being various jesters as each of you continues to stop being each other in rapidly alternating succession.
That sounds difficult.
I think I would vomit. Next.
What a headache.
What a laughing riot. Finally, this stupid chain of events spits you back out to the original Jester who you are now being and will continue to be as long as you don't lose focus and accidentally stop continuing to stop being the other guy. Nobody ever wants to see that happen again. Okay, what were we doing? You feel as though you got somewhat derailed. You're trying to make progress here? Progress at what, though? It's hard to say. Progress toward helping to trigger a Bard Quest update? That seems to be endgame and is a little ways off. The task ahead of you seems daunting because it all hinges on moving forward in this story, preferably at a rate greater than 1 page per page, or 1 minute per minute. Jester, be yourself 20 minutes from now. That's pretty good. The mirthful character called Star Wafer seems to have the right idea and kicks you ahead by 20 minutes by telling you to be the Jester who exists 20 minutes from now, which you do successfully. Okay, that sucked because nothing changed at all. Apparently for the past 20 minutes you just stood around here doing nothing. Maybe you've been hitting the bunker blunts and vapes a little too hard. I forgot about the bunker blunts. I forgot about these. What's worse is, even though you clearly see the clock is 20 minutes ahead from where you last remember, the page number has only been incremented by 1. You just moved forward to the next page wherein the narrative skips by 20 minutes and nothing happened at all. They think this means that time doesn't correlate with page number, or really even much of anything. Time seems to just do whatever. All you know is stuff is happening somewhere on some page at any given moment. And when you think about it, that's pretty deep, isn't it? And you aren't just saying that because you're still out of your mind. Wait. Yes, you are.
I was just about to say, maybe our little guy, maybe they have been hitting the bunker blunts and vapes a little too hard.
A smidge.
Just a teensy bit.
Be future Jester. What the sweet Jesus? Is that Toriel?
Is that Torgor?
Is that Torbjorn? I don't know any, but
so I don't know if I don't think
what have I done?
This character is a real character. But I've been seeing a lot of art of him, and he's named after a combination of like Toriel and Asgore's names, who are the 2 parents of the other like kids in the fucking Undertale game. And so they named him Torgor, and he is apparently like the middle brother, but I don't think he's real. But he does look like that all the time.
That's great. I like the little fetus baby up here. Owen mirthfully suggests a more generalized notion, which seems to pay off. By demanding to be a future Jester, the story has taken you to a reasonably random point in the story somewhere in the future, but not terribly far ahead. It looks like you may have skipped ahead by several hundred pages, and God knows how many hours ahead. Yeah, I like how now we have like a... it's now covered with suggestions.
Oh my god, you're right. That's what it is.
That's awesome. Oh, sweet fucking god damn it. Do you want to read every other paragraph?
Sure.
But let me start with this one because I've been reading a lot. After
Gotcha.
this one, can you start? Many things
Absolutely.
have happened since, of which you have no recollection. But let the record show you've successfully become a future jester. Now you may go, please.
Casual perusal of your environs
Environs.
suggests. Thank you. Casual perusal of your environs suggests many a development. There's a Tuah bust, which is a very dangerous artifact. You look away quickly and try to suppress your laughter by thinking grim thoughts, such as visuals of dead kittens, or a world where Bard Quest never updates again. An anguished chuckle is released, but you appear to win the battle against what is, in all honesty, the funniest meme you've ever seen. You have no idea what they've been cooking in the 2020s, but you give your compliments to the chef. You make a mental note to detonate the bust with high explosives later.
So, yeah, this is sometimes environments, sometimes shortens to environs. I weirdly, so I have a funny little story about environs and why I was like so quick to it. And this is going to be a weird story, so level with me for a second.
So quick, Tuah?
All right, never mind. We're just gonna move on.
No, I want to hear your story. I'm sorry.
I was watching House of the Dragon season 1, and Matt Smith, Doctor Who, was saying something about like he hates these like harsh environs, but it was in like High Valyrian, so like it was like subtitled. So like I saw environs and I was like, what's that? And then I was like, environment. Oh, and now like I don't misspell environment anymore because I think of environs and I just put ment instead.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
The N in environment always fucks me up.
Well, he's really low key about it, you know? Like environments, I'm not saying that shit.
Yeah. It's environs, which sounds cooler and is accurate, I think. But yeah, but oddly enough, yeah, that first season of Hot D helped me never misspell environment ever again. And also maybe it's probably say it more correctly by actually enunciating the N in environments.
Environments?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Thank you. It's a fun little Tuah. Anyway. There are some parts of cyber flothers strewn about. Could these be the humble origins of the first model? And that fetus in a jar, it's labeled Donchi clone. Ah, you see, probably the first gen clone before he became an Ash mannequin. It's all starting to make sense now. No, it actually isn't. It's still quite stupid, but the stupidity is beginning to congeal nicely, you think.
The little fellow over there introduces himself as Hella Jester. You ignore him and write him down on the mirthless list. You just don't like him. There's a little guy named Togor over there. You're moderately optimistic about Togor.
This guy's Hella Jester?
Yes, that guy is Hella Jester, and that is Togor.
Okay. References to two things I've not gotten to yet.
We'll get to Hella Jester. Well, a different iteration of Hella Jester. Probably pretty soon in Act 2.
I saw him in the pilot.
That's right. He's silly.
He looks pretty silly.
He looks pretty Hella.
And it will take us a long time for this joke to pay off.
Yeah.
This is quite the setup here for us.
I haven't played any of the later Deltarune chapters since we're gonna play it together one day, so.
You should just play it. It's gonna be like in 2037. You should just play it. I'm just saying, you should probably not wait for us.
Hey, you know what? You're so right. I'll put it on the list of things I want to do. So I'll definitely do it.
I'm sensing a little hostility here.
No, I'm sorry. I was cracking another joke about how I don't do things I want to do.
You don't have to take it out on me. I'm your friend.
It was hostile more to myself, not to you.
Is that the fucking chirp cricket on your desk? Or whatever it was called? You don't think it was a chirp cricket, but you have no memory of acquiring it, so you never got reminded of its true name. Chirp cricket.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
Fucking chirp cricket.
Chirp cricket is fine, though. Crickets do chirp, after all. Crickets do be chirping. It also seems so many of the Rhapsodist commands have piled up at some point. You decided to organize them all by building a fort out of them. Sounds like something you would do. And it turns out it was something you did. The thing of beauty.
Finally, is that Rhapsodist fan art on the wall? Of a romantic sort? Oh no, don't tell you. You're not down bad for the Rhapsodist now, are you? This is the last fucking thing you need.
You need to change the subject. Fast.
Wait, where's Spam Gorg? Or your can hoard, for that matter? There's no way you would part with it so easily. Huh. You have a hunch. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
You rush to see the latest panel of Bard Quest, and just as you thought, Spamgorg has somehow been transported into the latest panel with all of the other idiots, plus more idiots you haven't seen before. What the fuck has been going on in this story? Jester asks the protreptic Rhapsodist if she is single.
So, like, who the fuck is this little guy?
Him I don't know.
That's why I have to be caught up on Deltarune. The Rhapsodist delivers a provocative and highly agitating, therefore making it mirthless, thought from a demon named Dark Arts. This is not a thought you really wanted to have, let alone pose to the Rhapsodist.
Actually, now that you think about it, the Rhapsodist herself must be getting cheeky with you. Because if she's the one telling you to ask if she's single, does she want you to ask if she's single? Oh no, the social implications of this are dizzying, and you're just a simple gesture with minimal romantic experience.
You want to crush this thought, but you can't. You blurt out half of the question, then at the last minute, make a nice save by staring directly into the eyes of the Tuah bust, causing you to explode into manic laughter, which nearly dislocates your jaw. The crisis has been averted, and you quickly resume your meek stature as a Themcell wallflower who would never pose such questions to a powerful and sexy interstellar muse.
Oh my fucking god.
A fucking Themcell is insane. Yo, non-binary representation, let's go, we'll take it.
They win. Except they also lose.
Who does win? Tuah girl?
Jester, realize her name was Jawlacrity all along, and immediately correct all previous mentions of a protreptic Rhapsodist. There was never anything like that, you think. Anyone else saying otherwise must clearly be brain dead, and should seek counseling with a nearby stump and a gun immediately.
A nearby stump and a gun, huh?
Where is it?
That's very interesting that you would say that. That's very interesting that you would say that. Please hold for
Very
the
interesting.
It's very interesting that you would say that.
Seek counseling with a nearby stump and a gun immediately. So interesting.
So interesting. Where is it? Help me. Help me. Where is it? Help me. Help me. Well, why isn't it showing up? Help me. Help me. Why isn't
They
it
took
showing
it away? They took it away from you?
Why isn't it showing up? Help me. Why did it? It's right here. Please show it. Help! What the fuck? It won't load. Help! Oh my god, I'm dying.
They're gatekeeping the stump from you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? It's not showing up as an available window to capture. It's censoring me. The fucking raptologist is censoring me, man.
Her name is Jawlacrity, actually.
I reject the premise. Oh. Well, that's probably gonna be the thumbnail. Open image in new tab.
Wow, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's kind of hot. An angelic presence named 8byte mirthfully wishes to remind us of the true name of the Rhapsodist, and by extension, it seems Rhapsodist wishes us to know this as well. Perhaps this is her coy manner of introducing herself? Her mysterious ways aren't making her any less infuriatingly seductive, or making you less inclined to stare at the Tuah bust to derail your lustful invasive thoughts.
But how do they know this is the name of the rhapsodist? You guess it's probably true. Otherwise, why would Jalacrity herself relay this thought? Maybe the problem isn't that on some level you're shamefully down bad for Jalacrity. Maybe the real problem is that she's down bad for you. Oh dear.
This is a Jalastrophe! You mean fuck! You can't get her name out of your mind now. You can only assume this was her exact design. You begin to contemplate the cyanide tablets again. Jester, try to use Chirp Cricket to block out Jalacrity.
A mirthful soul named Schmoberg can see you are struggling mightily with thoughts from this beguiling entity and recommends a safeguard against her wiles, which was cleverly foreshadowed earlier, thousands of pages in the future. Astute Jester Quest connoisseurs will recall that the Chirp Cricket creates a field which blocks out the barrage of demonic thoughts beamed into your head by Jalacrity. They also may recall that it wasn't originally called a Chirp Cricket, but somewhere along the way it got renamed that because the author forgot what it was called.
I feel
Next.
that. I did it a lot. Yeah, fuck it, let's just go. I almost made some jokes, but fuck it. The cricket chirps an ear-shattering field, blocking out intrusive thoughts from any would-be extraterrestrial mind snoops. That should do it. An impenetrable shield against any future bothersome thoughts about your new crush, Alacrity. You just mean Jalacrity, fuck.
Wait, that was an intrusive thought about Jalacrity. This isn't working, because it's just sealing you in a bubble with your own invasive thoughts about Jalacrity, which are actually worse than the ones she's been planning in your head from outer space. This is so embarrassing. You tap the box of your trusty cricket and tell it to shut the fuck up. Jester, eat Chirp Cricket.
Oh, fuck.
Crunch.
A demon named Jupiter, unofficial supervisor, mirthlessly suggests you consume the important cricket. Memory tells you that Jalacrity has a habit of trying to get you to eat the cricket, so you have no means of blocking her out. Being the crafty bitch she is, you don't like the idea of eating your very loud cricket, which dooms you to listen to your own, even more embarrassing thoughts, but you have no choice but to heed Jalacrity's whims.
But you can't. It's in a box, see? That's probably why you keep it there, to make it impossible to eat whenever she tells you to. You should probably be considering other such clever ways to Jalacrity-proof your life. Now, if only you could Jalacrity-proof your heart.
Aww.
Jester, suddenly remember your quirky bunkermate Poffy, who's been just out of view this whole time.
No, man, go fuck off. No.
Not another guy.
Coffee. Jalacrity sends you a thought from a sadistic demon named Whiffy. This suggestion is very unwelcome. Oh.
We don't talk about Poffy.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
One of the Jester. Say hi to Shrek, and Eridan too, I guess. I don't care.
Eridan?
Don't ask.
Eridan? It's lowercase. That's not a name. That's like a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a thing.
Is it this little fox guy?
No.
Is it like the pig that's being blocked like Mike Wazowski?
No, but I do really like the pig, but it's not the pig.
I like these little four forest friends. I want a comic about them, Hussie.
True. Maybe they're the real Bard Quest.
Your crush, you mean Rhapsodist, plucks an idea from heaven, penned by the one named Witch of Void. You were hoping you'd be told to do this because you fucking love Shrek. Shrek the Third, which was released on May 18th, 2007, was in fact the last film you saw before sealing yourself in this bunker. The Pumpkin Jester steps forward to perform this act, since they have designated themselves the biggest Shrek fan of all the Jesters. This isn't true, of course. They were only the fastest to volunteer, and all other Jesters began grumbling. Next.
You wave hello to Shrek, and he greets you with his characteristic ogreish cheer. You also wave to this Eridan fellow, whoever that is, but he is markedly less reciprocating of the gesture. You simply don't like him.
Isn't it insane that this is technically my first time reading a troll scene in a Homestuck comic?
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
My dog has an attitude problem for no reason, so I'm gonna be a little quiet.
I think it's funny. This is the first time I'm reading a troll in a MSPA comic.
It is really fucking funny. I also think it's funny that it caused my dog to bark unprompted, because that one's really fucking annoying. He's really fucking annoying.
Looks annoying. I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy. So you turn his head into a pumpkin. Oh, see, that's a reference that I understand as a true jailbreaker.
Finally.
Fuck, dude. Jester, look for your cyanide pills, only to realize they were unfortunately used in some unknown shenanigans between when you were past Jester and when you started being future Jester. Fuck, dude. Nah, man. No.
Jalacrity pulls a prompt from another demon named Gwenel, who is up to no good. You see what they're doing? They're overloading the prompt with not only the action they want you to take, but also the desired outcome they're expecting to come of it. It's presumptuous, and Jalacrity knows this, so she's probably doing it to get a rise out of you because she's getting annoyed it's been a few minutes since you had any spicy thoughts about her. What a fucking diva.
Nevertheless, it turns out Gwenel happens to be absolutely right. At some point in the past, you gave the cyanide pills to Hella Jester, claiming they were aspirin. You hoped he would take them none the wiser and die, because you don't like him at all. Wait, what is that piece of shit doing now?
Togor! He's just a boy!
I love that your mic was like peeking.
I fucking sat up straight.
Oh my god, no! Hello, Jester's giving the pills to dear sweet Togor, who has apparently been complaining of a headache while you were busy watching the orange Jester say hi to Shrek and give the cranky gray guy a pumpkin head. You have to stop them before it's too late.
Save Togor. No! Hella Jester is working the pills down Togor's throat like a dog taking medicine. You can't bear to watch.
Yeah. He's fucking dead. Look at what you've done, you piece of shit. Look what you fucking done.
Togor drops dead instantly. You are livid at Hella Jester. Apoplectic, even. You must avenge your beautiful baby boy. You feel the life drain from Hella Jeff, the pulse of his fat idiot neck slowing to a stop as he continues giggling brainlessly.
Both Togor and Hella Jester are dead. What a disaster. This is giving you major flashbacks to the Poffy incident. F's in the chat. Place Hella Jester next to Togor.
A kind and mirthful soul, named Sans for Box 1, wishes for the two tragic victims of the murder-suicide to be placed to rest side by side, which is the only manner of entombment that would benefit the heart-wrenching end of these two inseparable chums. In a way, it reminds you of the premature demise of your food lovers, and their eternal confinement to the gentle mechanical brute known as Spamgorg. And now even he has left you. A muffled sob escapes your quivering lips.
Oh, also, you called this a murder-suicide because the moment Hella Jester accidentally murdered Togor with the cyanide he told him was aspirin on purpose in order to kill him, that motherfucker signed his own death warrant. So it really might have as well been suicide. Jester throat bust that bunker door. That's amazing.
Really sincerely fucking incredible.
I can't believe. I like how they're just calling it the Tuah bust. Like, I know she... Like, to quote her scene in Chad Powers, I have a name. I have a human name. Helly wants me a human name.
Did they call her the Tuah girl in Chad Powers?
He called her Haley Tuah. And she was like, Haley
funny.
Welch was my human name.
Having just proverbially buried two of your closest friends in the whole world, you're feeling quite raw and emotional, and are overcome with the need to leave this miserable bunker and forget you ever heard of Bard Quest.
A demonic creature known as Bray seems to offer a mirthful suggestion that helps you do this, but But on closer inspection, it's actually a mirthless idea because it puts you in contact with this accursed bust again, and the ruinous laughter it provokes.
Put some respect on that thing is fucking hilarious. Thank you, Mixolitty. But you close your eyes and try to power through it. It takes every ounce of strength not only to hoist the 1,000-pound granite bust over your head, but to suppress your laughter at that timeless top-shelf meme that surely will age like the finest of wines.
Oops, you spent too long reflecting on the meme again and had a laugh attack. Your knees buckle and you collapse beneath the bust.
It shatters on top of you. Luckily, the rest of your bunker mates were recently slain in the dumbest way possible, so you're spared the embarrassment of an audience. Eerily, you had the exact same thought moments after Poffy passed. May God rest their soul.
Hide your feelings.
Just hide from your feelings inside your command fort. My apologies.
That's cool, we gotta hustle. Overwhelmed by the emotions you're feeling, a mixture of grief from lost friends and shame from a complicated relationship with your suggestial muse, you decided to seek refuge in... Wait a fucking minute. Gwenel again? Oh, this takes the fucking cake. Somehow Gwenel has snuck in a second command past Jalacrity's keen eye for loathsome prompt spammers.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
This is gonna have endless uses.
This is about everyone's gonna be fucking sick of this, but not me.
Not me.
Just look at this smug bitch. You just know they must be pleased with themselves right now. There are literally thousands of demons and angels begging to be heard, and this greedy double-dipper swiped 2 commands somehow. This is beyond mirthless behavior. It is exhibiting a supreme dearth of mirth. There can never be redemption for one so low as Gwenel, except for whatever depraved bargain the Demil himself offers them the day they arrive in hell.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
Okay, what were you doing? Oh, right, vibing out in your little fort because shitty feelings got the better of you. Wait a minute, what's going on? You appear to be disassociating. Something is happening. Something... suggestial?
You have awakened your suggestial tulpa in some other realm. This is it, you think? The origin of your tulpa. You just know your droves of nagging demons and angels were wondering about that, so here it is, an actual answer at last, amidst an insufferable barrage of horsefoolery.
A barrage?
Barrage.
A barrage?
Leave me alone, okay.
This place seems quite formal. You don't think it could be... Yo!
Oh dear God. It is. Somehow you've made it inside Jalacrity's palace. Oh God. You're blushing so much your suggestial aura is probably lighting up like a neon sign. You weren't ready for this. You needed at least another decade in your bunker psyching yourself up to this encounter, practicing all your cool lines. Now you have to wing it with now you have to wing it with your smooth banter, and that never goes well. Just ask Poffy.
I get it. Size difference, plap. Approach Jalacrity. Oh, dude, mirthless bastard. Super Chupu
Me, I do that.
Forces you to get closer. Or need you even be reminded Jalacrity herself is making you do this by selecting this command, which just makes you tense up even more.
You comply involuntarily, and she even makes you throw in a little kneel. Wait, no she didn't. You threw in the kneel yourself, because you're such a simp. Just pitiful. Stress out over the fact Jalacrity probably saw your very humorous dance earlier. You looked very silly.
Bard of Mind makes a mirthful suggestion that appears to be respecting your anxiety and allows you to stress out over self-conscious invasive thoughts, which you would be doing anyway without their help. So thanks, Bard of Mind.
Jalacrity swiftly reassures you that she thought your dance was cute. She even has it saved as her lock screen, see?
This is adorable. I didn't think this is where we'd be going, but here we are. You die on the spot. You're dead. Fucking dead.
No.
Who did this?
Do a sick 1-rep max heavy as shit bench press to amaze Jalacrity with your mirthful muscles. I'm crashing out.
Okay, this is such a mirthless post by Gigi because you basically already did this by hoisting the Tuah bust over your head and dropping it on yourself like a half-ton pile of shit, which was humiliating. And this guy wants to subject you to that again. Wait, once again, you remind yourself that this is Jalacrity who wants to see you humiliated like that again. She probably thought it was cute. The nerve of this bitch. Oh, what you wouldn't give to see her do something embarrassing or clumsy in her private moments so you could laugh your fucking ass off at how cute she was being. Fucking omnipotent psychic space bitch your ass. She probably has all sorts of endearing flaws and quirks. She'd probably catch a fucking idiot in all realness. If only you could catch her in the act. Oh, she's probably a fucking idiot in all realness. If only you could catch her in the... Okay.
But no, to do that, you need to be her. You need to be to her whatever the equivalent of what she is to you. Like, maybe if there was a line of succession or something, but that's probably not how it works. Whatever. Hopefully, this long rant has made this insidious temptress lose interest in your muscles. Impress Jalacrity with some crazy plot shit introducing like 5 or 6 new meters and mechanics. Let's fucking go, dude. I love this.
Poffy lives.
Coffee lines are out of mirth spirule. Fool's fortuity, metatextual malaise, mummer's pluck, farcical faculty, funny man's finesse, gestural jocundity, charm hats. I love this, man. I want this game. The mirthful being known as JadeBot 50001 comes to the rescue with an idea that's really in your wheelhouse, and that's weird-ass gaming mechanics with meters and shit. You start popping off immediately, much to the extreme evident delight of Jalacrity.
Okay, Jalacrity definitely seems a little too impressed by all this. You may have overdone it. Generally, you're not much to speak of in the Riz department, but when it comes to spitting ridiculous improvised game mechanics, you can knock anyone's socks off in no time flat, and this can lead to irreversible, oft-times compromising parasocial hyperfixations which follow you around forever, and then you have to deal with this shit somehow. Heaven forbid you then make any missteps, thus reversing the polarity of their affection into something more wrathful. As charismatic and sexy as you admittedly find this powerful alien presence, you must also admit on some level she scares the fucking shit out of you. Maybe you should start reeling it in.
The way Jalacrity is looking at you is making you nervous. What is she cooking now? Don't let her cook, bro. Ooh, here's an idea. Undress. Yes. This is most imperative. You must begin with letting your gesturely rear face the open air. For ventilation purposes, yes, quickly now.
The face. Poor thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god. You receive a command from... What? Someone named Protreptic Rhapsodist? You've got to be kidding. Did she actually create a sock puppet account just to funnel her own commands through herself? She's so fucking crazy. Jester, in the name of all that is holy, I demand that you remove your garments, please.
Please. Ah, yes, it's almost time for size difference.
Oh my god.
Okay, now that you're hearing her directly, rather than filtered through a bunch of random demonic suggestions, mostly ship posted just to troll you and get you into stupid jams, you're getting a much better sense of her personal flavor. She's, awfully forward. It is obvious you're less than stellar what the fuck is this word? What's this one?
Bedizenry.
Bedizenry. Bedizenry impedes your movement. Make haste and discard your clothes at once. Please? Hold on a second. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Wait, I need Bedizenry. Wait. that even a word? Bedizen's a word. But is Bedizen real? Give me a second. Bedizen RY. It is not like Bedizen Re. It looks Bedizen.
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 Bedizen?
Bedizenry?
Dress up or decorate gaudily. A uniform bedizened with resplendent metals.
Bedizen.
Sounds awful. Never say that word ever again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't just add RY to a word. I read that once in Hogwarts of History.
Don't read that book.
Sorry. I got it secondhand. I didn't give her money, I swear.
Wow, she really wants you to take off your clothes. You feel crazy because in your more fevered moments of fantasy, when your thing for Gelacrity was a very distant and highly improbable unrequited thing, you would have given anything to hear these bombastically horny orders from an extraterrestrial baddie like her. But now that these orders are booming from inside your skull in the immediate presence of said baddie, you can't take the heat. Your eyes start darting around for an exit, or maybe a bathroom. Yeah, that's it. You have to go to the bathroom. Even a lascivious psychopath like her would surely understand that a simple little jester such as yourself needs to take a piss right fucking now. It is becoming unbearably hot in here. Please do away with your clothing to avoid overheating.
It's kind of like good practice to go to the bathroom before you start doing things. Just for presentation purposes and hygiene. You don't see any bathrooms. There probably aren't even any bathrooms in this weird-ass place. She probably wants a freak who doesn't piss or something. She still wants you to undress. Should you? You don't know. Maybe you would if she bought you dinner first or anything, but these overbearing alien courtship mandates, good lord, she's had you in the bag. All she needed to do was dial it down to a 9 or 10 instead of 11,000. She could really stand to grind a little more on her funny man's finesse attribute. If only you and she went on a few nice dates first. You could have helped her with that. Alack with these ludicrous garbs, get rid. She's probably
You can't take this anymore. You're beginning to dissociate again and feel waves of suggestial energy watch over your tortured soul. You think about your one true comfort in life, Bard Quest. You think the only thought which has brought you any comfort at all over these last 18 years. Has it updated? You wonder.
You wonder. Your intense fixation on Bard Quest has caused you to be a future jester, but which one?
Praise the Lord! You're now your future self, situated in the most recent panel of Bard Quest, the only place you care to be anymore. You are done with your life in Jester Quest, which was nothing more than an obscenely sprawling epic at your expense, as well as anyone who bothered reading it.
Not the Shrek logo. And as it happens, this is also the most recent page in Jester Quest as well. It's gotten pretty crowded in here for reasons you can't comprehend and don't care about.
But that's good, because as far as you're concerned, the more the merrier. You love that you can share your special interest, waiting for Bard Quest to update with so many new friends.
Like they shrunk Shrek into an S? So that's exactly what you and all these nice folks are going to do. You're going to sit here patiently and wait for Bard Quest to update. No more bullshit, no more adventures or fucking around or being sexually cornered by a psychic alien demigod.
You aren't going to do a single goddamn thing until this comic updates again. Because despite all the confusion and mindfuckery you've been subjected to, there's one fucking thing you're damn well sure you know about yourself.
You are a simple jester who has been diligently waiting for an update to your favorite story, Bard Quest, since it went on hiatus in 2007. It's been 18 years of tireless mashing on the refresh button to no avail. You've been staring at the most recent page, where the bard and his two servants encounter a swamp wizard. God, what you wouldn't give to know what happens next. There have been times where you almost lost faith and stopped refreshing, but you always come crawling back in the off chance the author hasn't forgotten about his unforgivable negligence to the loyal BQ fandom, which may or may not consist of exactly one parasocially obsessed jester.
And yet, despite being more sure of these words than you are of the air in your lungs or the blood in your veins, you are just as sure of this. The loyal fandom now consists of more than just one parasocially obsessed jester.
A lot more.
I think we did it. We can read this as well if you like.
Yeah, I mean, it's only this. I mean, we have to actually finish it.
You're right. The author's note is the epilogue.
That's
I'll
right.
say that.
It's your turn. I read my.
My bad.
I
My
read
bad.
my
My
little.
bad.
That's my paragraph.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to do double dips because you didn't get a lot of words.
I said a lot. I will say a lot more.
Note from author. Hey, just wanted to drop by and thank you all for reading the long-running MSP Adventures epic Jester Quest. 18 years straight of this has been a hell of a ride. Unfortunately, I have to pause the comic here and put it on a brief hiatus, but I'm sure we'll be back again soon. Maybe a few days or a few months tops. Just hang in there. Keep your browser page open to the latest page of everybody hanging around the swamp waiting for Bard Quest to unpause, and soon enough, I'm sure Jester Quest will unpause so we can continue the quest of waiting for Bard Quest to unpause, which I'm sure will also be quite soon.
In the meantime, I might suggest finding a nice bunker and locking yourself in there. Time to release only when Jester Quest unpauses. Like, as a joke. Also, make sure you bring lots of provisions. You shouldn't need that much because, again, this will be a short hiatus. But I strongly recommend you buy 20 years worth of rations. Also, as a joke, it's the best way to signal you're a real fan of Jester Quest. Wouldn't want to get too hungry in there.
In other news, tomorrow we'll be trying something totally different. I'll be launching a brand new MS Paint adventure called Homestuck. Should be a short one this time, only about 8,000 pages or so, which will be a refreshing breather from the 30k page gauntlet I've been on since the George W. Bush administration. It will be a little experimental though. I'll be making a lot of different moves than I did with JQ. Stuff like flash animation, characters with funny dialogue, music, and games and such. You'll see. I doubt it'll be as popular or beloved as Jester Quest was, but that's not the point. The point is testing my boundaries as a creator and giving you, my loyal Jester Questants, more content to enjoy and discuss. It'll be available through a whole new website, which is very cool. New website, new story, new characters, new fandom, new everything. There has never been a better time to be a Jester Quest fan than now. God bless, and remember today, more than ever, to never forget.
Two Towers playing US Tuah. All right. And
Did you know that emoji is actually called Bang Bang?
Yeah, I do.
One for each tower? I was really hoping that one would work.
Oh, fuck. That was good, man. That was good. Yeah, no, there's an actual name. It's Jester Questants.
We all thought we were Jesteroids.
I like that better, actually, because we made it up and not... When I say we, I'm just taking credit for Mixolity's joke because I'm the one on camera, so I could just take it.
It's okay, Mixolity. I'll spread your truth.
It's retro. I know, these are like, the official term. We don't go by Hussie's rules.
We did well. We made it through the whole thing.
That was fun. Do you have a minute to talk about it in its totality, or do you want to just run away?
Yeah, we can talk about it in its totality.
I think it's, I mean, it was just like a fun way to revive the fandom, let's be honest. It wasn't really meant to be anything special. I mean, other than just like, remember the good old days that probably not a lot of people were there for, of suggesting stuff on the forum and Hussie not having to, but like, fielding the suggestions and then doing based on that. It kind of felt like it was maybe going back to their roots. And also,
I was gonna say meta, but like, surprise, surprise, an MS Paint adventure is meta.
I know, right? Crazy. But I think it was fun. I think it was just a nice way to get the community kind of like hyped up again.
No, yeah, it was fun. It's like, I've mentioned like every part of the Homestuck pilot was like very, very clearly like planned to generate fandom momentum. And this is also very clearly part of that. Like, this is the announcement of the relaunch of the website. Shortly after this finished, the Homestuck website began to, went live again, and then started dropping big chunk page updates of Homestuck. I had a couple of people that I know in the, big fan troll server that I like to hang out in, had been kind of, talking about. At first, they were keeping up with every single update, and they would just read the whole chunk at once. But at this point, I think it's been so many chunks and larger chunks that it's a bit hard to keep caught up. I'm not sure if the entirety of the comic has already been re-mirrored to the website. I'm gonna go take a little peek.
Yeah, take a little look-see.
But yeah, I honestly feel like using the new also this took place in the new official Homestuck Discord server, which did not previously exist. There was an unofficial one, much like there have been many other unofficial Homestuck things, but allowing this to be something that came of the new official Homestuck server both advertises the new Discord server, which of course just sort of helps centralize fandom activity, which is always a good thing when you want to generate bigger fandom. And then, of course, the end of the comic is launching the new website. So, it's multi-purpose, it's fun, it's silly, it's an enjoyable read. It's clever marketing.
I like how our jailbreak guy is here. As a jailbreakian myself.
Oh, wait, there he is.
Makes me very happy.
I didn't even notice him there.
I know it is an amalgamation of things, and he's kind of just caught up in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise, but that's okay. Like, Vriska's there, down in the corner, and I don't know any of the Cyclonial characters' names, so I'm sorry, I don't know the other corner character, but lots of fun.
I don't know either of them.
You'll know Vriska.
Maybe one day.
You will, don't worry.
Whoever this little guy is.
That character looks very familiar, but I can't remember if he's actually a character or if his face... So his face appears on a book that I think we've already seen. I think his face appears on, one of John's books about coding, using a coding language called Tildeth, which is called, tilde ATH.
Yes.
So he has the Tildeth face. I don't know if he's appeared in his entirety elsewhere. I'm just not memorized enough of a fan anymore. But that's Mr. Tildeth. He's very cute.
Yeah, that was a fun story. I think that it's probably its most fun when it was happening. Because there's not really
It's always
a
most fun to participate. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the most interesting that it got was realizing that if she's the one fielding the suggestions, she wants you to be doing this and she's cherry picking. That was interesting. But that's kind of as far as it got into the narrativeness, but
yeah.
But it was kind of cool to have the character, and because typically with all the MSPs we've read so far, it's a character receiving messages from the beyond to do stuff. So to have this story be kind of dedicated to that was interesting.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I'll never reread this in my life, but I'm happy I read it once.
I'm right there with you.
And I'm happy we're here. This was fun. So, do we want to make an announcement for what's happening this weekend? If you're still
please,
down?
go right ahead.
So this weekend, 10 a.m. Pacific time, Grace and I will be streaming a big Homestuck read. We're hoping to go for 4 hours. We'll see if our bodies can hold, because we're weak little things. But I think we could probably do it if we're strong about it, because we've been missing a lot of days because someone had the plague. And because of
Not naming names.
not naming names, and because someone has like a real job where they like deal with people and have responsibilities that aren't just beholden to themselves, like me. You know, it's harder to organize these weekly streams where we read through Homestuck and stuff. So, which is why we're gonna cut it off in like a minute here. But so what we're doing is we want to try to do once a month, if we can manage it, once a month on a weekend day, do a big stream and get through a chunk of Homestuck. So this weekend, Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific till 2 p.m. Pacific. You can do the time zone math if you want. We will be here reading Act 2 of Homestuck for 4 hours.
Probably Act 3,
Maybe even Act 3.
if we really lock
We might
in.
go fucking crazy. We could lock in. I think after like into hour 2 will be like so.
Yeah, we reach flow state.
Yeah. Finish the whole comic in one go. If I'm just looking at the pretty pictures, yeah.
All 8,000 pages.
Yeah, how fast can
I
I
think it's like
click?
7,700 and some odd.
Is something like that. But yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Probably the vibe, because if you're not Mixolity, you probably weren't here for the actual stream. So like, get on their level. That's all I'm trying to say. You can always catch us here Tuesdays and Thursdays. But that's all for now. I'm gonna go watch the finale of Peacemaker
Yay, have fun.
and cry.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
Stay Jawesome out there or whatever.